Hello, and I'm here today with another review for Clear Jelly Stamper, and I have this plate which is CJS 37 layering stamping plate, and as you can see it's got some gorgeous images on it there, and I do apologise from the glare from my flash on my camera. And I have the Big Bling stamper. As you can see, it comes in this cute little box all packaged to keep it safe. And I'll just take it out there, and it also comes with a scraper that's a credit card style and fairly firm. The actual Big Bling itself has a nice blingy bottom and a lid to cover the top. Now that I do like the lid on this because it protects the stamper, and you can take the blingy bottom off, enabling you to see straight through for perfect placement of the images and layering images onto your nails. So I also have 3 polishes that was sent to me as well with this items. I have number 1, which is the black, this lighter purple, which is number 17, and this darker purple, which is number 18. So I'm going to get everything set up, my nails are prepared, and I'll be back. Okay, so I've got my side protected with some tissue. I'm just going to quickly run my stamper over a lint roller. Even though it's got the lid on, I do this anyway just to make sure that there's no dust and dirt on top of the stamper. And I'm going to be doing different designs on each nails with these. And for my first middle finger, I'm going to be doing the middle image there of that full nail flower, and I'm going to be using both purples to create like a gradient purple flower for the actual solid base. So I'm just going to dab over parts with the one colour. It's almost a Parma violet colour, that one, but they do complement each other well. Now for scraping these images, I found that if you hold the stamper at a sort of like a 45-degree angle and just a very light scrape, you don't have to push down on the scraper, and then a quick flick of the wrist, and I hope you can see there, being that it's a clear stamper, how well it picks it up. Just going to remove the odd bits that I don't want with my lint roller. And then, as you can see, double checking to make sure I've got it up the right way for layering. Just place it where you want it, push it down, and there we go. So now for the green, I never use acetone on my stampers. I always roll off any excess on a lint roller just to protect the head from going cloudy, which it can do over time. Now I'm going to use a different green for the leaves, and because these are more spaced apart, I'm going to paint a bit of polish over each of them, and then the same 45-degree angle and a quick light stripe with the scraper. Now, although that looks smeary, it doesn't pick any of them up. As you can see, the leaves are nice and clear. Just line them up to where they needed to go. So them 2 there, and I'm a bit out of camera view, but that one there. I'm cleaning my plate with acetone because I find that picks up the polish and it dries quick as well on the plate. And then I'm going to be using the Clear Jelly Stamper Black Polish as the outline. Again, 45-degree angle, quick light scrape. And again it looks smeary, but it picks up that image perfectly, as you can see there, as I'm trying to line it up to give the flowers an outline. And not bad attempt there. As you can see, that's not a bad attempt. Okay, we're back again. Just can't get my camera to focus. There we go. Right, so on to the next one now. And I'm going to do the large butterfly, which is another one of my favourite images from this plate. I'm going to do the lighter purple as the solid base, the darker purple for the detail, and then obviously the black for the outline. So you can see how well it picks up and stamps. So hard to see, but as you can, because it's clear, but obviously once I put it over you can see. And how pretty does that look? Just like that, even without the black outline. As I say, this is the trickiest part, to actually get it spot on. But you can, I have found you can take your time. The image doesn't seem to dry on the stamper, that it does not stamp onto your nails. As I say, it's a nice size stamper and nice size images for even my long nails. So even if your nail length is a bit shorter than mine, or even a little bit longer, you could still get away with this, the images on this plate, because they are so nice. And for my little pinky, I'm going to 3-layer the feather at the top there, which is a cute image. I was just working out what way it looked best on my nail, and I decided that way. I mean, these layering plates, they're just such a great idea. It's such a cool technique. Can take a bit of practice to get used to. Another good thing with these plates, the actual outline images, you could also use them to make reverse stamped decals. So if you wanted a different look and didn't want to layer the stamping, you could just stamp the outline image, or even a LED light design, just stamp it straight onto a white nail with a black outline, and then colour it in with watercolour paints or sheer tinted polishes. just clean that up. And then for my ring finger, I'm going to do 3 separate roses from the one large and the green leaves and 2 smaller roses. As I say, when you scrape, don't worry too much over the smears that you might see on the plate, because the stamper does only pick up the full image. If you scrape too hard, there's a chance that you could actually scrape the majority of the polish out of the image, so then when you put the stamper over it to pick it up, you're not going to pick up all of the image, which you'll actually see me doing in a minute, as this is a voiceover for this video. So there, I was just making sure, because I cleaned the bits off that I didn't want on it, and I apologise for being out of camera view. I had to make sure that I lined it up into the perfect position, and out of all of the nails, that was complete perfect placement. Woohoo, go me! We're going to do 2 smaller of the darker purple roses and just place them in random parts on my nail. Like so. So now I use the green for the leaves, and you'll see that I accidentally scraped a bit too hard. Even though it was smeary, you can see there it didn't pick up the whole of the leaves. As I say, so the trick is to, with some pressure, but it's hard to describe, it is just a light touch, and again you can see it's very smeary, but that perfectly picked up the leaves, and then you just place them where you want to with these singular ones. So I say, to be honest, it took me a few attempts to work out the different sort of like scraping and the stamping, because obviously all the stamping that I've done, so I've got to know how to hold the scraper at what angle and the pressure that you need to scrape the polish off, and some stampers need to be pushed down and picked up, whereas this one's a quick flick of the wrist and a roll over. So I say, so it even took me a few attempts, and it is just trial and error, just to get it spot on. But I definitely, if you love stamping and you like an easy way to layer images and to get outline on images and detail in images, then these layering plates from Clear Jelly Stamper are the ones that you need to look at. The range that they have is just amazing, and the quality of the plates, the way the images are etched, the detail that goes into them, just everything. I can't rave about it enough, to be truthful. So yet again, look, no spatial awareness, out of camera view, half in camera view. in an out of camera view. One day I'll do a video where I'm totally in camera view. But I think from now you can get the gist of everything and how these work. And it wasn't till I was stamping these leaves I suddenly realised, oh, I never put the outline on the smaller roses. So we'll go in and do that. All the links to this plate, the Big Bling stamper, I'll put in the description box below. And once we've done these, we'll clean up and top coat. Now when I top coat, I use a fast dry top coat, and I float it over the top of the design so the brush hardly touches the image, so it doesn't smear the stamping. And I'll insert my photo at the end. And as I say, if you're looking for some new stamping plates and a new stamper, check out the links in the description box below to these from Clear Jelly Stamper and treat yourself, because I'd seriously recommend them to anyone who is an avid stamper. As I say, not much else I can say. Just put all that away to keep it safe. Thank you ever so much for watching, and thank you for all your support just lately. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you never miss a video. And please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. And as always, thank you ever so much for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.